to Kirill for details. So feel free to ask your question in this chat or send question into our Discord channel or Telegram group. So we're here to help with any developer setup. Our OP is is also very flexible, and if you need something special, so feel free to ask. We can help you and to make you the greatest projects based on 1inch. So in general, yeah, I want to say just in general, we flexible. You can find this code of smart contracts on EtherScan and all our API on Swagger. And I think I will give speech to Kirill, so you can go follow by all the general methods and discuss it. Yeah.
Okay, let's start. My name is Kirill, and I'm the lead developer engineer in 1inch. I'm doing the smart contract logic, microservices, front end, protocols, and all other stuff. I'm full stack. And let's dive into 1inch API that allows you to swap one token to another token with the best rates on the market.
Sorry, Kirill, you have a label on in the center of your screen, like exit from conference. If you can remove, move it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks.
Okay. Here's the Swagger API, and also we have the documentation that you can find on top of the 1inch site on the header. And let's look at the methods in Swagger API. To get the quote in exchange one token to another, you need to call a quote token. There are three parameters that required here. The first, it's a source token, destination token, and amount of source token in a way that you want to swap. Let's try. For example, I want to get the quote in exchange Ethereum. Have a nice shortcuts here. For example, for DAI. And I would like to exchange, example, 100 Ethereum. And let's try this. And in response, we receive the information of two tokens, destination token amount. We'll get this amount of DAI in way. And also here you can see the path that that was founded by our algorithm Pathfinder. You can see here first hop through 1inch liquidity protocol, and second hop splits by two protocols. It's 1inch liquidity protocol and curve. And the last main hop goes through banker from Ethereum to another coin. And on the last hop, in this main hop, we can see the swap into DAI. And let's look at other parameters. If you want to integrate your API on your website or mobile application, you can set your custom fee and charge fees through the users that use your product. And the fee can set from 0 to 3%. And the fee will charge from source token. For example, if you want to set 1%, you will get 1 Ethereum from swap 100 Ethereum into DAI. And also you can choose what protocols you want to use in the swap path. By default, it's all supported protocols, and you can set your favorite one. For example, let's say I want to swap just using balancer, and let's try. And here we are. Our path will go only through balancer. Also, you can set the gas price to find the best path using taking into account gas costs. And by default, our API choose fast network gas price, this one. And if you want to choose custom, just pass it here. Also, you can set up the complexity level. It's a number of connector tokens that may be used in a path. Um, if you set, for example, 3, the response time will be slower. And if you set, for example, 0, if you don't want to use any connector tokens, the response will be very fast. And also you can specify the connector tokens you want to use. Another interesting parameters, it's parts and main road parts. Let's look at the split path visualization. This percents, it's splitted paths. We have path, this path with 50%, this path, and this. This is the main road main roads. And if you want to split your source token amount between different dexes, between different paths, you need to specify here the split amount you want to try. And another, it's just parts. You can, if you exchange wrap tether to USDC, you can split this currency between different dexes. Okay, main road parts, it's about different paths in the road, and just parts, it's split parts between two currencies and among different dexes. And we got quote, and let's look how to get the swap call data. You need to try swap method. There are two more required parameters. It's wallet address and slippage. From address, if you, for example, if you want to use API from MetaMask wallet or other wallets, just normal Ethereum address, you just set this address in this field. And if you want to use swap call data through your smart contract, you need to set here your smart contract address, and also don't forget to set flag disable estimate to true, because if we set false, our API will try to estimate your transaction, and if your contract doesn't have enough funds or doesn't have approval to 1-inch contract, the estimation will fail. In case with smart contract, you need to set disable estimate flag to true. Let's try to get call data. For example, we will exchange Ether to Dime. the same amount. And let's estimate that rate from zero address, because zero address has enough funds for estimation. And also slippage, it's market moves fast, and the rate during the transaction execution may change. And if you want to protect yourself from changing rate in worst direction, you can set, for example, 1%, and your minimal return will be 99 Ethereum. And also this field protects you from front running attack. And let's try to execute. Yeah, here we are. We have the same fields as in quote, the protocols, and we need to look at TX property in the main object. And here you can see wall call data that you need to pass to your wallet or through the smart contract. Here's the value, gas price, and also wall call data with from and to fields. Let's look at other parameters. Also, here is a dest receiver field that allows you to set the address that will receive funds. For example, if you are a merchant and you want to proceed clients' funds, you can just set your address here, and funds will be automatically converted to some coin that you want to receive as a merchant. And next, it's a referral address, and this field is for charging fees. And here you can set the percent of fee you want to charge, also gas price, and another new option, it's a burn chi. 1inch API allows you to save gas costs during the transaction execution using 1inch Chi gas token that allows you to reduce costs. And if you set to true, and if you have enough Chi token balance on your wallet and also approve for the 1inch contract address, the Chi will burned, and you will get the discount in gas for swap. And also you can turn on and turn off partial fill mechanism. It's a unique feature that's supported by 1inch. For example, in this road, we have two different paths, and we set slippage tolerance to 0.1%. And for example, market moves fast. And if the destination amount on one of these roads will be less than this amount in 0.1%, this route will fail, and source token will be returned to your wallet back. And if on other route will completely successfully executed, then you will receive the destination token. It's like a partial fill mechanism. And what else? And other parameters, it's the parts and main road parts, as I said before. Also, you can find supported protocols in the protocols section. we have this big list of supported protocols, and this list will increase by time. And also our API supports custom tokens. If 1inch doesn't support any token, you can just use custom tokens, and all needed data from token will be fetched during the API call. And I think that's all that I want to say about the API, and I will send the link for documentation and Swagger API to the chat. Okay, feel free to ask questions. I'm happy to answer.
Yeah, thanks, Kirill. So the guys ask like, what the best way to all the latest transactions, like the way Etherscan does. Like, I think it's better to redirect to graph or subgraph or something like this. Can you tell some extra details where they can see some
Are you,
analytics? Yeah.
are you talking about specific wallet transactions, or what else? Uh, on 1inch, you can see your past transactions in the transaction history with the links to Etherscan. And also, you can use um, the Graph API.
Yeah, can you go by Graph API, just show the briefly what you can see and how it looks like?
Okay, um, you need to find 1inch version 2. I'll send the link to chat too. And for example, if you want to look at the swaps, then just use the Graph API. For example, if I want to look at last 5 swaps, I, you can just execute the query, and here you can see um, the ID of pairs, ID of swap, and you can just go to Etherscan and look at the past transaction that was executed 32 seconds ago. Yes.
Yeah, great, thank you.
Now, questions you want to ask?
Okay, so no questions. Um, yeah, again, I want to say if you have some questions, so feel free to contact us in the chat. So we're here to help. Like, good luck with your hackathon tasks. All of them you can find on Medium and on DevFollower, and um, let's build the DeFi future. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Should we stop?
Thanks. Yeah, thanks, Peter and Kirill, for taking the time to make it today. Really looking forward to seeing some exciting hacks being built on the 1inch API. And yeah, personally, a big fan of all the work that you've been doing. So really looking forward to it.
Mhm. Great, and thank you for organizing this. Yes, and for this opportunity. It's very nice. People is very active, and I really like it. Like, good luck to
Thanks, Peter.
everyone. Thank you.
Thanks, Peter. Thanks, Kirill.
Thank you.
Yeah. Bye
Okay.
bye.
See you. Bye bye.